What's up, squad? It's your Squid, aka the Anxious Squid, here at Anxious Squid Productions. The other day I did a Tim Tebow video in his NFL highlights, or, you know, the time he spent in the NFL, a video talking about the NFL, and a whole bunch of people were like, oh, you got to check out his college highlights, and so, yeah, here we are. These guys are my patrons. Please consider becoming one of them. As an American immigrant, I have no other way of getting an income, so you'd be doing me a massive solid. But yeah, I'm going to get straight into it. Don't feel obliged. Your watch time and your clicks are good enough as they are. Do me a solid and hit subscribe if you haven't yet. But let's get straight into it. Thanks for clicking on this thumbnail, guys, and deciding to watch the video. As I said before, if you haven't yet, please do me a solid, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, this video is on the 2007 Heisman highlights. I know a lot of people said, like, there's a whole bunch of college highlights because he played for a couple of years, but these are his Heisman highlights specifically. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do, like, other ones, or if you just hit me up with a link about other stuff, if there's some miraculous play that I'm going to miss, you know?
Looking, nowhere to go.
I like that he's a lefty.
To the 20, break a couple of tackles. Out.
Good job.
Trying to get him to kind of calm down, don't run over people.
So he's a Gators. He plays for the Gators, Florida.
Look at his arm. Wide open down at the
What's that team? WKU.
Last year just averaged 11.4 yards a touch. Quarterback sneak.
Wisconsin's it's the Badgers. That's not them. What's W? What's WK? University obviously stands for university, like you. Nah, who knows?
Tebow.
He's got a lot of fucking time. He did have man wide open. I mean, that's a good arm, but that's a great play for the whole offensive line, you know, as well. Like, because he had a lot of time there, and his wide receiver got out, you know, like. Nice.
We've seen the deep ball. We just saw the intermediate bullet from Tim Tebow, and that looked pretty good too. Dave Baker was talking about. Here's Harvin.
It's a good lateral throw.
Out to midfield and brought down by Marion Rump, who's one of the best safeties in the country. Freshman gets the start today at guard, and they've had to really adjust their offensive line in the last couple of days. Tebow going up top.
That's a good arm, good throw. Got it just where it needed to be, but from, you know, downtown.
Andre Bubba Caldwell. Shotgun. Tebow takes a little pushback draw, now goes up.
It's another good long throw, but his receivers are getting very out, you know, like he's getting very open. He's got a good team, you know, to go with. I haven't really seen any, other than that first run at the start where he made something out of nothing. Oh, see, that was exactly what I was looking for. I'm like, I want him to throw into a fucking hole. I want him to throw where he only has that room to throw into, you know? That's another one where old mate's out the back. All he's got to do is get it over the defender, you know? Like, I'm not talking shit, believe me, but way better than I could do. But, like, I've been watching, like, Mahomes and Jackson highlights and Brady and Montana and fucking Bart Starr, Brett Favre, you know? Like, I've been watching these big-time NFL quarterbacks, and I feel like I have an overinflated sense of you know, knowledge, even though I'm only a year and a half in, whatever. But it just doesn't look like he's you know, from his, the first 2 minutes of highlights I've watched from him so far, he's doing what needs to be done, absolutely, but all he's really doing is getting it out the back, or, like, getting it to a fucking wide-open player who's then doing something. And, like, I did see his run. That was cool. He had a good improvised run, but you can't improvise that much, like, once you get to the bigger leagues. I can sort of understand why he didn't do well if that was his trick. If he's a one-trick pony and his trick was improvising as a quarterback, that trick doesn't last very long in the NFL, you know what I mean? Unless you are, like, a fucking Lamar Jackson type star. Maybe he was, like, and cause I know a lot of people said his Christian beliefs, people, like, criticised him for or something, but to tell you the truth, I find that a little hard to believe, just by the optics, but what do I know?
7-yard touchdown run. And the popular quote, every day should be Saturday. Here's Tebow back. Nobody covered him.
Wide open. Again, good throw though. Absolutely, it's got to get there without a doubt. Without a single doubt.
Guess what? Deep left side, Percy Harvin.
It's a good throw. Good throw. Good take. Those ones, like, I got a lot of heat for disrespecting Deshaun Watson when I was saying that it was just long bombs to DeAndre Hopkins. Because there is a talent to a long throw, you know what I mean? Like, you got to get it where you need it. But I don't know. I'm a little underwhelmed, you know? Like, he's good, don't get me wrong, but... And I'm not in any way trying to say that I could do better. Believe me, I couldn't. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's... See, that's a good throw there as well. That's a good throw. Like, he's fucking good. He's a good player, but... I don't know, just that, like, you know, the sidearm ones that somehow stay 6 feet off the ground and feel like they go through like 9 tiny little hoops or sets of hands to eventually hit the receiver that he was trying to hit. You know, like, maybe I'm spoilt with Mahomes and stuff, but one of the damages of only watching good stuff on YouTube, you know, I guess.
38-yard line, giving up slightly over 300 yards a game, so their defense has been pretty good. Tebow. There's a big play. No big plays. The spread is 2 touchdowns. Tebow under pressure.
See, there's one I was looking for. That's a great arm. That's a great flat throw. There we go. I feel like I've seen Ingram highlights more than Tebow highlights so far in this video, though. That's a great catch. Actually, you know what? That makes sense. Now I know who that... There's a flag down the road from my house, out the front of someone's house, and it was like an orange and blue stripes with a little, what I thought at the time was a crocodile head in the corner. And I was like, the fuck is that? What flag is that? You know, like, I've seen the don't tread on me's, all that sort of stuff. I had no idea what flag that was. It's a Florida Gators flag in upstate New York, which is strange, but whatever.
And he pulls up, wants to throw.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. That, again, improvisation, it was alright, but I like it. I would cheer for it, absolutely, without a doubt, you know.
Or give it to a playmaker. And that time the playmaker made the play.
First down. Shakes the
Keeps his feet. Hits a target. That's another highlight reel. That's another one I'm looking for. That's good. That's impressive. Alright. Alright, colour me impressed. I'm not underwhelmed anymore. I rate him. He may be, like, I agree with most of my comments now, though. I can sort of, it does make sense. With the right coaches, he might have been good. Like, he was serviceable and good. With the right coaches, he might have been great. Is effectively what I understand from him in the NFL.
They bring forward Tebow.
Wide open. Wide open.
And 92,000 become 37 yards.
I think someone has just decided to cut the weeds in the cut through, which is annoying. Sorry if you hear the lawn being mowed out the back. I'll pause after this. That's a good run. After I've reacted to this video. Alright, they might have stopped. After I've reacted to this video, I'll pause my plans of recording a whole bunch of others if they're still going. But anyway.
Raining off and on throughout the week, including most of yesterday. Here's Tebow with a play fake. Deep left corner, man coverage.
Oh, that's a good and good catch again though. Great catch.
Play fake. Deep right side, facing wide open.
Oh, good tackle. It's a good play all around, really.
Here's Tebow again. He searches, probes a little bit. Touchdown, Gators.
It's a good throw. Not throw, good run.
Rushing touchdown.
And he sort of, what I like about Josh Allen is he'll go that extra mile, you know, but does make you a bit scared for injuries and stuff. But yeah, when you can see that your quarterback has a... Oh wow, that was a great fake. Yeah, when your quarterback has that determination, it makes you feel good, makes your team play better. Understandable.
Here's Tebow. He'll keep it. Touchdown.
If he can take a hit, get back up and throw the next one, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy.
But South Carolina has men in the middle. Tebow now takes off. Spins his way into the
There's another one. Exact, almost carbon copy of what I was talking about before. Man, I wouldn't mind some Gators merch though, to be honest. A Gators hat. If you're a Gators fan, links in the description, or address is in the description. Do me a solid. I'm going to go live and talk about the cards that were sent to me earlier today, earlier this week as well, later today. Might have done so before you see this actually. But anyway, yeah, I guess I'm a little bit underwhelmed, but I'm not a hater. He's good, obviously, and he brought his team a lot of success. And he won the Heisman, so maybe I'm going to bring some heat when I say this, but was there just not very many good quarterbacks that year? Or I don't know, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm spoiled because I've seen all these NFL next level generational talents in the NFL. And this guy's just an NFL bust at the end of the day. But I don't know, there's a bigger hype. I've got a baseball video to watch of him as well that I've got lined up to watch. There's a lot of hype for him. I got more views for him than a lot of other players, you know, like Bart Starr, for example. So obviously he's got a lot of fans and a lot of people that like him. But I'm not going to tell you anyone else's opinion, right? I can only tell you the opinion I have. I'm going to rewind again, because that one looked like a good highlight to watch. But look at all the fucking time he's got, you know? Look at all the time he's got. And then he hits a player who they had all ignored, and 4 people going, oh, fuck, shit, tackle him. Not anyone with somebody on him, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. See, again, very inspirational, but not something that's going to fly in the NFL. So I understand why he didn't make it if that was, you know, his gambit. But whack. He's still got over. He can absorb a hit, don't get me wrong. I understand the hype to an extent, but I also understand the, you know, the it could go either wayness of his NFL career. Maybe he didn't have the right coaches. Maybe that's the right perspective, you know. But I don't actually know. I like their uniforms. Very Bills-esque. But orange, not red.
I would imagine he's looking around saying, where's Gino Hayes?
Oh, talk. See you later. Yeah, right, I don't know who that was at, but perhaps it was at me for talking so much shit for the most of this video. Because he is good, don't get me wrong. I think I've said that 28,000 times already, but yeah, like I said at least once already. I'm not going to tell you someone else's opinion. I can only tell you the one I have.
Back up.
And you'll either like it or you won't.
He's got a man open. Yes!
Feel free to leave a dislike if you don't.
Tebow finds Willis Murphy.
Nice touchdown again. Kept his feet too.
Gators.
But they got a passing attack.
Here's Tebow.
See, there's some good protection, and he still absorbs the hit, gets over the line. That's a thing I can't. That's a theme I am noticing of his.
It's amazing,
He
isn't
is something.
I mean, that's his 50th touchdown this
Against
year.
FSU, I'm going to presume that's Florida State University,
Here comes the deep ball.
but I have no idea because FSU is Florida State University. That's the Gators. Duh, dickhead. I thought they were playing. Oh no, Flat versus FSU.
Gets the pass.
Florida State University and Florida Alligators, I presume. Maybe I'm talking shit. I'm not focusing on Tim. But that's a good throw.
On the Michigan 29.
Just the Wolverines. Oh, that's a big block. He got a big block to get him home. Hey, real talk, right? What is the actual point of cheerleaders? What are they, AFL don't have cheerleaders, right? And most sports in Australia, I think, have them. But cricket doesn't have it. Aussie Rules doesn't have it. I don't understand, is it literally just, hey, here's a pretty girl with pom-poms and a skirt on the sideline? Because if you're at the team that you support and you're watching them play, presumably you don't need to be led in a cheer, right? You can just cheer yourself. Or if these people, like, do they work effectively like, you know, smart cunts in the crowd that are creating, like, songs and shit? Do they have, like, chants that they sing or something that then the crowd sings back and gets involved in? Like, I don't understand the concept of cheerleaders at all. So if you could explain that to me, that would be great. Thanks.
Tebow from the end zone, 5-man rush. He has time, got it to Harden. Good block from Ingram, and look at the little guy fight for yardage across the 20. Well, you're right. I mean, that shows you the strength and the competitive. Just under 5 for Tebow. Under pressure. Tebow.
Great improvisation again. Oh, and a hurdle too. Did he get touched? He did. Got down at the 1 yard line, but still, what a good run.
Inches away. Tebow still on the shotgun. Power run. Tebow touchdown.
And look, maybe I'm being unfair because I'm comparing him to all these NFL players, and this is going in my NCAA playlist, right? So it is going to be compared against my XFL players that I reacted to, you know, the whatever it was, AAFL, American Summer League or whatever. But like in comparison to all the XFL players I watched, he's absolutely way better. He shits all over them, without a doubt. He's better than Cardale Jones, he's better than PJ Walker, he's better than all of them, absolutely. But that being said, PJ Walker has a backup gig this year for the Jaguars, I think. So who knows? Maybe he's got some time to tweak his legacy a bit. But yeah, this one will go into my NCAA playlist. This is a list of NCAA players that you guys have suggested that I've either watched below, I'm including the XFL players in that one, or that I need to watch above, and I'm including XFL players in that one as well. But yeah, let me know if there's a college player or an NFL player that you think was better in college that you want me to check out, and I'll chuck them on that list, and I'll get to them when I get to them, right? If you see someone on that list that you think I should get to sooner, let me know in the comments, and I may be swayed by your, you know, imploring me to do so. And this is the NFL playlist I have. If there's anyone on this list that you think would be better served to be put on my NCAA playlist and taken off this list instead, you know, like they didn't really have an NFL career worthy of being in my NFL playlist, but they did have a good college career, etc., let me know that as well. You guys are doing me a solid, helping me do some housekeeping and all that jazz. But yeah, before I go, these guys are my patrons. They're awesome. They're really cool. You could be really cool too. You know, the short of it is, I like money. I want more money. These guys give me their money monthly. You could give me your money too. That would be dope. Thank you. I'll make it on with recording more stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you when I look at you, and you'll see me when you look at me.